downtown homeless.
My name is Zhong Lo. My legal name is Han Zhong Lo. Han is supposed to be my middle name. During the immigration back in the days, they put my middle name as a first name. So anyhow, so everyone knowing me as Zhong Lo. I come from China, southern China, city called Foshan. Born and raised in a royalty kung fu master under my dad, Ma Yu Keung. You know, the name is Keung Lo. Well known as a dragon style, white eyebrow style kung fu master. Also as well known as a street fighter. 1996, you know, I got an opportunity to get to come to the United States. And the very, very first thought is like, I am leaving martial arts. That's the very first thought. I'm like, I'm sick and tired of martial art. A long story short, when I first started the martial arts school in 1996, I started in a smaller school. I was living in the school, work in the morning, and then evening teaching Monday to Friday, and then to get the school started, because you have to worry about paying the rent, all the overheads, and you know, you have to try to recruit students. And then you are the newbie in town, you know, and you're trying to make a name for yourself. And what do you have a specialty, you know? So it's challenging to get your name built up and takes time. And sometimes you don't have a lot of time, because it takes 6 months, you know, your bank account dries up on the rent, and then before people get to know you. Different people come into the Dragon House for many different purposes. Young kids coming into the gym, they look at here, it's like an orphanage. They come in here, they get hope, they get direction, they get socialized, they get people to guide them, they get the older people talk to them, they have a group of people they can associate with that can relate it to them. That's for younger people. Older people come in here like a church, get a place for them to hear, get their mind right, get the frustration down, out of their system, you know, come in here, socialize, come in here, learn some skills that get their work out, and come in here to express their emotion, you know. And some people come in here, look at here, it's like academy. They come in here, they get the order, they follow the protocol, they go rounds after rounds, push the body to the limitation. They come in here, it's like a home. Some people don't have a home. For many different people coming to this gym, for me to witness the benefit for people to come into this gym, it's phenomenal. That's why many times that I go to really low points to think about closing down the school's going through a hard time on bills, like I can't closing down, because so many people rely on this gym, rely on this atmosphere to support their daily life, mental capacity to live on. That's why a lot of people walk into this gym, the very first impression, almost every person walking into the Dragon House is like, well, this place is like a museum. I say, yes. This gym has a lot of soul, a lot of character, a lot of personality to build this atmosphere for all the members coming out here, share and enjoy. It's very unique. I hold up and made it through 25 years, almost made it through the pandemic. We're still in the battle, but we're getting through it. So it's interesting.
This was like perfect too.
During this pandemic, like, I can't believe it. Everybody's like, that show's not gonna happen. Everybody's like, all my haters, that show's not gonna happen. Don't worry about going to that show. They end up gonna have to cancel and postpone. Oh, we'll see. Well, guess what?
It was so big.
Fucking sell out tonight.
I didn't ever want to start arguing.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy night. Before the fight, I was get a little bit of preparation. First fight started from 4. So we wanted to hear like 20, 30 minutes. Just to get yourself preparation and get rock and roll. Well, Godfather of MMA, that's a pretty crazy nickname that people start calling me that. Like, don't get me wrong, like, people calling me that not because, you know, I'm the best fighter in the world or anything. It's just because I involved MMA, you know, in the very beginning of, you know, California when they legalized MMA and people start doing MMA, and I was the one starting to get involved in MMA. So I know pretty much all different aspects of MMA community, whether it is from a promoter point of view, from a fighter's manager point of view, from a coaching point of view, even knowing how to build an octagon cage point of view. Zhong low cage fighting serious, #1 going down. Fighters always reach out to me that ask me how to get to a different promotion, how to talk to a different matchmaker, or another coach is asking me like, how do you deal with fighters when they panic and they have breakdowns? How do you deal with fighters, the gym hoppers and hopping team to teams, and how do you deal with it? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? It's just because I involve MMA since MMA began and started in the Bay Area. And I'm one of the original person who involved that MMA scene. Then I haven't left, and I involved very deeply in many different level, many different area in the MMA circle, and that's why a lot of people give me, what is a Godfather of MMA? You have any question about MMA in general? You talk to this guy. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I want to put a show together. I can do a better job." They have no clue. Careful. Keep it character. Take about 3.5 months to prepare for an event. You deal with multiple obstacles. There's always issues and problems. And get to right now, we still have a few more hours to go. So like, people are like, "Oh, the show's good. Let's go get a drink." I'm like, sorry, I still have to pack, load, put the storage, unload it, and then take everyone out to eat. And then tomorrow morning, return the truck and turn my phone off for a day. Just sleep. 3 days I don't sleep on these 3 days. I lost 7 to 8 pounds in these 3 days. Me, it's like being a fighter myself. I love to fight. I want to see the practicality of a martial art point of view, and happen to attract a lot of fighters come to my gym because I think our school right now in San Francisco, the Bay Area, probably have more fighters than any other school in the Bay Area. I mean, we have probably 40 to 50 fighters training in a school, which means the number is unheard of it. I mean, we have overseas fighters come from, you know, different part of the world. They travel down here to train, prepare for the fight camp. So Most other schools is not really focused on that. We brand my name from Dragon House MMA to Zhong Cage Fighting Series #1. It's something that I want people to remember. Someday when I'm stopped doing what I do, at least people like, hey, you know, I was so-and-so, what champion, what promotions champion. At least the name, the legacy will just leaving as a history, you know.
Door will be open in 30 seconds.